The Grammys did it again. They completely just kind of ruined everything. Something that should have a little bit of merit to it and something that artists look forward to and are excited about getting nominated, getting the recognition that they deserve, is just thrown out the window when you got these morons giving people who are completely undeserving nominations, and then they'll go on and a lot of them will end up winning. If you don't know what I'm talking about the biggest snubs that the 2023 Grammys are going to see this year. No Dave today again. Our schedules just aren't lining up, so I'm here in the morning. I'm knock this out. Dave will be back on the next video though. Nominations came out a few weeks ago, and it's been absolute chaos on Twitter and Reddit and Instagram and all the social medias talking about who the biggest snubs were. So I'm going to go through them, kind of talk about them, because, I mean, there's a lot of them. There's so many, and it's just ridiculous that year after year you see this prestigious entity completely f*** everything up. Starting off with the biggest snub of them all, Yeat. I mean, Yeat went from an underground internet sensation to the fucking Minions track. The fact that Yeat did not get a nomination for Best New Artist is absurd. He was number 41 in the top 100 streamed artists this year. He was just behind Ariana Grande and above Adele. Everyone else on that list that got nominated, Lotto, Amar Apollo, Wet Leg, whole bunch of other artists on there, aren't even on the charts. And here's the thing, Yeat actually is a new artist. Half these artists up there have been doing this for years and years. Like Amar Apollo has been around for the greater part of like 5 to 6 years, it seems like. And yet he's just now getting nominated for Best New Artist, and he hasn't even like had a crazy blow up or anything. Lotto's kind of been in the same boat. She's still been around for a while, and she's blown up this year, and she's just getting nominated for Best New Artist. Like, I feel like these artists that have been around and getting nominated are like, well, what the fuck, man? Like, why am I just now getting recognized as a good artist? Even though it's like, maybe they haven't blown up outside of their niche fan base still. Like, no hate on Amar Apollo. I really like what he does vocally, and especially when he comes in with like Dominic Fike or someone else bringing a soft sound. He's really good, but like, I don't think he's blown up. I could be wrong. Maybe he's blown up and I just am completely oblivious to it. I mean, at this rate, throw Steve Lacy in the mix, because he's been doing this forever. Granted, he got nominated for Best Record, so like, he did get some recognition. Compared to these people, he's just as new. Yeat's numbers are insane though. He had over 1.6 billion streams. I just can't get over that. They completely screwed that up. And even with the fact that like, whoever nominates these people is essentially just like a bunch of old white guys that nominate what they think should be nominated, not because they actually see any merit in it when it comes to the rap categories. They could at least have a kid that like talks about the fucking Minions movie and like knows that he's blown up. Everyone knew about the movie theater trend. Bunch of bros meeting up at the movie theater simply because of Yeat and the Minions. Like, it was a meme all summer. It's just insane to me that Yeat got nothing. And honestly, I could have saved this for last because I'm just ranting right now and I'm sorry about that, but hopefully you guys agree. They've done this in the past too, like Polo G, NLE Choppa. 42 Doug was completely snubbed in the years past. Grammys need to do better when it comes to the Best New Artist, because the thing is, like, yeah, I'm talking about rappers in this, but this is an all-encompassing genre one. This is not just like Best New Rapper, it's Best New Artist. And say what you will about the other artists, good or not, like whether you're a big fan of them, sure, maybe these people actually do deserve the nomination. I'm not saying these people don't, but Yeat should be up there. Now, I'm not like a crazy diehard Yeat fan by any means. I'll listen to him in the gym. He's got that fun, crazy flow that not many people have, but like, I'm not gonna go like jumping over barriers to see him at a festival or anything like that, or go crazy for him, and there are people that will do that for him. Anyway, moving on from that, that's completely absurd. Best New Rap Album? No Jid? Are you serious? Like, they obviously got it right with putting up Pusha T, who's nominated every single time, it seems like, but if he doesn't win this one, Pusha T is never going to win a Grammy, which is just like, I know it's kind of a hot take, and I think he deserved it with Daytona. That was such a good album, and the competition was stiff with Swimming, which is my all-time favorite album, and Astroworld, which broke so many records, and they go give it to fucking Cardi B. These people don't know rap. I think it's just the people in the nomination process have no clue. They need to get with it and stop pretending like they know what's good. Because the other nominations in here, you got Kendrick Lamar, Big Steppers, 100% deserves Album of the Year and Best Rap Album, in my opinion, because he just does stuff that no one else does lyrically and just subject matter wise. Like, no one talks about what he talks about until he does it. That aside, they nominated Jack Harlow, Come Home, The Kids Miss You. Look, Jack Harlow's good. He's got catchy flows. He's not a bad rapper, and I think one day he will deserve a Grammy, but I don't think this is it. No hate on Jack Harlow whatsoever, but this album just kind of lacked. I bet these guys are just like, oh, this Jack Harlow's all the buzz, what's poppin' and whatnot, let's throw him a Grammy. Either way. Future, all right, people love Future. Future puts out music that people relate to, which is kind of sad because it's all toxic. It's about time Future can get a little more recognition. He's at least a rapper that deserves to be in the mix because he is a good rapper. He's been around forever. He deserves some recognition. But DJ Khaled? We the best! Are you kidding me? All right, me and Dave are notable DJ Khaled haters. That's 100% known. He's one of the few artists I will come and hate on with this because DJ Khaled doesn't do shit. He comes up with a concept of God did. All right, you got rappers saying God did, Juice WRLD did, whatever throughout your whole album. It's not that good. It's not good at all. DJ Khaled's the only person ever who can get as many star-studded musicians and artists hopping on a track and then somehow make it flop catastrophically. Look, Jid 100% deserves to be up here. He should be nominated for Album of the Year because he's kind of following that Kendrick way of he talks about the real shit. Like, he talks about his upbringing, his family, what he's been through to get where he's gone, how he's progressed since he's gone there. The Forever Story is easily, I'd probably put it on my number 2 album of the year just because Kendrick dropped this year. His lyricism's insane, especially after he gained a lot of traction with DiCaprio 2. All his features on Revenge of the Dreamers 3. All the success the Dreamville's seen. I mean, J. Cole was nominated last year, so you think they're like a little bit hip to the whole Dreamville wave coming up, but they don't get the recognition. I mean, I don't know, it just sucks he didn't get the recognition he deserves on this because he 100% deserves to be nominated up here for Best Rap Album. I know there's a lot of hot takes, there's a lot of good albums. He could easily be nominated for Album of the Year, but you know they're not going to throw him that bone. And I mean, at the rate they're doing the Best New Artist, you could at least throw him that because, yeah, sure, he's been around since like 2012, 100%, but the way the Grammys are doing it, they might as well just throw him that Best New Artist bone because everyone else has been around for like 7 years too. So, whatever. I mean, there's more than just this when it comes to the biggest snubs. A lot of hot takes in there. I know I just kind of went on and on. But I mean, there's a board of people that nominates these, right? They basically went on to say after all the controversy with these nominations that it's just a bunch of old white dudes nominating these things. And they need to stop pretending that they know rap because they don't. They just go with what artist they hear is going up right now. I mean, again, they threw DJ Khaled in here. Everyone up here, sure, you can throw him a bone, say to deserve it. DJ Khaled does not deserve it. Maybe he deserved it in 2012, but even then, you know he wasn't getting the recognition he deserved then. So now they're going to throw it to him, 10 years later? This is ridiculous. All right, enough of me talking. Let me know if you think anyone got snubbed on this. Comment yeet if you made it this far in the video too, because I want to see y'all showing up. Really appreciate you guys. If you like our content, share it with someone you know if you think they'll enjoy it. Till then, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.